Hello and welcome back to the Golden League. Last game was Rage versus Lobster, which ended in a tie, 2-2. First game was a draw, Rage went 2-up, and then Lobster brought it back and made it a 2-2 draw. Today, though, we have Rush versus NEWSTAR in the final match of Ensk. Actually, I don't know what the next round is. I did at one point. Let me just check for you. But we have a new map starting Monday, and it is Steps. So on Monday we'll be on the new map Steps, and it's going to be great because we have some great, fantastic, absolutely amazing matches, including Rush versus Grati M in the middle there at 7:30 CET. We also have Fast Loss Aces SJ and Red Gra versus Power. So definitely tune in to see them. Ah yeah. If you poke into the game, you can see that we have NEWSTAR and Rush all readying up right now. It's pretty good. Awesome. I'm just in the meantime doing stuff in the background, trying to work on the new system that I've been saying that I'm trying to work out for you guys. Right, but shh, it's a secret, and only you special 25 people even know that there's something going on. But soon there's going to be some fun and games. Trust me. When do I ever lie? Anyway, back to my face. As you can see that I am ready to go, and we can see the sort of strategies that are going to come up from these teams. We do have Eclipse and Hive in T1s, which means we're going for a non-artillery strategy. In fact, a very safe strategy here with an AMX 5100x2, two T69s instead of the two IS3s coming here from Rush. We also have on the opponent's side an artillery strategy with the Sturmpanzer and the Bison. So we do have an artillery team versus a non-artillery team, and that is always an interesting lineup unless both teams camp. But the two lesser artilleries, the non-tier 7 or 8 artilleries, often are used reasonably aggressively because of the fact that they allow you to pin enemies and allow you to do some consistently fast damage because they reload very quickly. So they're also going with the T50-2 with that, which is very usual if you're going for the two artillery strategy, the 5 and 5 points. That's the often way to do it, but the disadvantage of this strategy is that you don't have any T1, so you only have one scout, one person in one place at any one time. Obviously the T50-2 is a superior scout, but it does show you that every point is super valuable and every player is super valuable. If you go for a 2 artillery strategy, you've got 2 players doing that and only 1 scouting instead of 2. Yeah. So we are going to see that they are readying up, are they? Are they? On the scores, we do see that Rush need this victory to keep ahead and keep up with Mind, who have won every single game and only drawn 1, lost 2 actual individual games. And yeah. Okay, now we're seeing that there's actually some changes going on here on the battlefield. Inspire and Lebauer leave and return. I'm hoping that they're going to stick around and actually ready up. They're already running 10 minutes behind schedule. So come on, guys, ready up. What's up with you? Rush are obviously known to be one of the best teams in the world right now. Rush are very feared by basically everybody, saying that they are one of the, if not the best team in the world. Eclipse being one of the, if not the best artillery. You see the pattern here. And they are just a superb team in every way, shape or form. We're going to see them play today against NEWSTAR. And here we go. First battle is about to start on Ensk between Rush and NEWSTAR. So Rush versus NEWSTAR from the point of view of Rush. The final lineups are as follows: 2 T69s on both sides, 2 AMX50-100s on both sides, but an IS-3 and 2 T1s versus a T50-2 and Sturmpanzer 2, and also a Bison. So yeah, here we go. The final 5 games of Ensk. Go. The layouts are as follows. We're going to see Lebauer head out over onto the far eastern side, Inspire and Eclipse going into the middle, with the Hive, Coloroid, Executor, and Dulux moving straight up the middle. Whoa, Dulux and Executor are moving up really far. We've never seen a team move up this far before. And Coloroid behind, lagging behind obviously because he is in an IS-3. But they're really taking it to them, knowing that they're going to go to the field because they're artillery. And artillery-based teams always go to the field, but oh my god, they've noticed Goodnight. And Goodnight's going to have to say goodnight. The Executor moves over to kill him. He's not even going to get a shot off because he's facing the wrong way. Boom, headshot. He's down. Rush have already dealt with one of the artillery threats, and Vosk from NEWSTAR comes back to try and do some damage to Inspire and Dulux. Coloroid moves in though, with them trying to make sure that they cannot get back. This means that we have the entire of NEWSTAR bottled up into this corner of the map as Eclipse saw no one moving over the far side, and they caught the Bison moving into A2 there. 0 damage received by Rush. Now this is all about Eclipse. If we move over to him, he's going to have to try and find out what NEWSTAR are planning to do with trying hopefully not to die himself. He's using the 2 bushes here to be able to scout both sides without being spotted. It's actually a really good position, but if someone comes down the tracks on the other side or drives through this area over here, you will be proximity spotted. So the Hive, Dulux, Executor, Coloroid, and Inspirer are trying to probe the line with Lebauer, coming back knowing that if he stayed out into the field he could be caught on his own, and there he goes, great decision making from him, and Koretz comes around to find nobody there. Will he find Eclipse though? That's the question that is on everybody's lips. The answer is no, he hasn't spotted Eclipse. Although Eclipse is reversing, knowing that he's in trouble, he needs to get behind both bushes, and Koretz has not spotted him, but Lebauer was able to be hit by the enemy artillery in the meantime. Executor, Dulux are moving around to also support, and Ryador's got to probably see Eclipse. No, what a position! Up into the vertical position here, you can see how close Eclipse is to being spotted from both Drydor and Koretz, but he is still there. What a man, what a position, what a T1. Super important that you don't lose the T1s unnecessarily, and that is a prime example of that. His luck's not going to last forever though, as Koretz is retreating down that location. Drydor and Koretz going to come upon him, and we're going to say goodnight to Eclipse, who has to reveal himself and does go down. Wasting though 2 autoloader shots as Executor, Inspirer, Dulux and his teammates move in to help. Coloroid is on the other side on his own though in his IS-3 as they chase down and successfully take out Koretz in his MX-50-100. So far very little damage has been received by Rush, and they only lost 1 T1 who did his job superbly, finding most of NEWSTAR's locations. And Vosk is coming around the corner trying to make something happen with Coloroid, but Coloroid gets a successful shot off against Vosk. Drydor comes around also to help him out, but Inspire is there to back him up. And Vosk, though, is in very much trouble to die here, but Coloroid is taking so much damage that he's not able to actually, Inspire is not able to get any shots off. All his shots were getting blocked by his teammate, who then ended up receiving, well, dealing almost no damage at all. It'd be interesting to see Inspirer's end stats there as he wastes a clip and does basically nothing. Dulux though is with Executor up the front here, trying to take down Rest in Peace and Vosk, but we're not sure who's going to be doing what, and Just Cause comes in his T50-2 to cause some havoc, maybe even take out Deluxe, who's now in a lot of trouble, and he goes down too. The Hive has come around the back in his T1 trying to find that Slumpanzer, but boom goes the dynamite, and we see Rest in Peace go up with Vox. And Just Cause is now going to try and retreat as he's lighting up the enemy, trying to take out Inspirer. Will he actually risk his life though to try and take down Inspirer, or will he just keep them lit up? And there goes yet another tank down for Drydoor, finishing off from NEWSTAR. The artillery successfully connects his shots and does take down the enemy, but oh, great shooting there by Helix-Hutaner, does take out the T50-2. So this looks like it is Russia's victory, as they just got to find the Sturmpanzer 2 before, well, in 5 minutes, without taking too much damage themselves. I don't think the Sturmpanzer could kill both the T69 and AMX 5100, even if they went one by one. But just to be sure, they send Nabauer first, whose first shot misses and second connects. 1-0 to Rush. Nice. So let's have a look. We saw Inspirer shoot them 6 shells out, and they did connect. They just wasn't doing much damage. So out of his 8 shots, he actually hit 5 of them. So only 3, well, sorry, 6 of them were hit, but only 5 of them did any damage. But yeah, so okay, we must have witnessed there the 3 shots that didn't go through as he was shooting down the thingy. As he shot down the tracks. On the other side, though, this is the disappointment. Koretz only shot once, killing Eclipse, and did nothing else the rest of the battle. Just got absolutely smacked down and died. He received 11 shots, and that was Eclipse's unloading of his clip in the T1. Nice. So that was the first battle. We're going to see if they decide to do any changes of lineups in Ensk. So far, we have seen a couple of teams change their lineups between each battle. We're not going to. I'm not sure how Rush performs in the sense of, do they change lineups per battle or do they continue going? We know that Rage often changes lineups between each battle, and NEWSTAR, we're going to see Just Cause jump out, become immediately back in. Oh, I'm cold. Oh, it's chilly today. It's been raining outside. And anyway, that was a good first match where it wasn't really, I wasn't really sure who was winning for quite a few parts of that, where it looks like NEWSTAR were actually fighting very admirably against Rush and almost came back to win it at some points. But it did turn, and the concentrated fire of Rush did get them the upper hand, and they were able to take the victory. Oh yeah! Yeah, okay. Right. Looking at the scores, again, I love looking at the scores for the actual league itself. These will be the final battles of today. You see that Rush, Rage, NEWSTAR and Lobster were the only ones on our little score sheet here that doesn't have the 4th game played. We know the result between Lobster and Rage, as they've played their 4th game already, ending in a draw, pushing Rage into the top of the lower half of the table, and Lobster just off the bottom. But we do see that obviously Rush need to get this victory to keep up with Mind, whereas NEWSTAR need this victory just to get off the bottom half of the table, or at least catch up with the middle of the table. Righty-ho. Now I've finished rubbing my arms to warm them up. Let's see what is going on in the game. Now, it looks like everyone's ready to go, and there's no changes out, no substitutions, and no change of tanks. Everyone's sticking with the lineup they had in the first battle, and they're ready to go. Awesome. Deluxe says go, and now waiting on NEWSTAR to confirm to go, and we'll be launching into battle. NEWSTAR, come on guys, you can do it. Ready up.